Hello, hello. Okay, I'm gonna do a little tutorial video. You can see here the object that I want to make today. I will show you how to make this. So, because this is my first video, I'll go over some very fundamental basic things, such as scrolly bar you use to zoom in and out. So push down the scrolly bar and rotate to spin left and right. And we'll learn as we go along. So first I'll start off with this drawing. With any 3D drawing, start with a sketch, a 2D sketch that you will make into a 3D sketch. We will select this plane, just because why not? I don't know why it's this makes me deeply unhappy. There we go. I want to select this plane. There we go. Yes. And then it goes like so. Okay. Select the XY plane. I was spinning it around so much I got confused, but we'll continue. Now, the first thing we want is the outline of our 3D object. So the first section we're going to make is this square bottom. It becomes a circle later on, but we're just going to worry about this 40 wide square. You can see relatively self-explanatory directions. I'm going to manually input the coordinates of one of the edges, and I'm going to input the width and the height of my square. And now it's going to let me choose where I want it. I want it centered about our origin. Perfect. I love it. That's all I need for now. To make this a 3D object, we go to extrude. I will input 60 as the height. It's already facing in the right direction, but let's say, so we continue. Here I need a circle, a height 90, because it becomes a circle at the throat. But when I go on to do my sketch, I can only use predefined planes or faces of 3D objects. The planes down here inside of our newly created object, I can use as well. But I need something that's 90 millimeters above our origin. So I will create a datum plane. I'll create my own plane that does not yet exist. And what I'll do is I'm going to select add a distance, because I want one that's parallel to our current XY plane, but at a height 90. So I'm going to select our XY plane so that our new plane is at a distance 90 from this plane. So you'll type in 90. And then we'll go to sketch. Just select the new plane. It's conveniently centered already, so we just go to circle. Right now we're using the center point method. There are other methods of creating circles. Whatever's most convenient at the moment. So that is really all we need for our sketch for now. So we have an issue. So this shape actually changes as it moves upwards. So we only have the bottom and the top of this transition. So we'll go to surface, and we have different options, but essentially we want to create a surface that connects the top of this to the newly created circle. So I'll actually go through the issue I had before. I had an issue the first time I made this, and it's because I believe it's because I used through curves. So we'll just go through how to use through curves, and then we'll see what happens. So I'm in this, I have this box, and it's asking me to select the curve. Right now, right here is a very important section, because I cannot select this curve unless I have curve selected. I hit add new section because I'm connecting this section to this section. So that is its own independent section. And then I'll select create new section before I go back to Edge. And then I go here. So now if we preview, it looks like a mess. That's not really the issue. If you'd like to, you can do this, but you'll see that this is tied up with this circle. You can actually, so sometimes selecting reverse direction will actually just resolve a lot of issues. In our case, that's not the only problem. As you can see, we reversed the direction and we lined up but you see this is connecting over to this side. See the red dots? So we don't like that. And lining this up with this actually works this time. So this is close to what we want. This is actually pretty much what we want. The issue I came across, and so what's important here is what I just did is I used by points alignment to manually resolve a twisting that was occurring whenever we tried to sweep these surfaces. So if I hit apply, this is close enough to what I want. I think the fundamental issue is you can see these two black lines here. If you refer back to our image, we want some blended edges. So you can see these dotted lines and R5 indicate blended edges. So let's go to blending edges. Let's see what happens. Because last time I made this, I had a small issue. So, and that is precisely my issue right there. So edge. We'll just blend these two edges. And it becomes evident that this is an abomination. Unfortunately, I don't like it. So I'm gonna go back, and inevitably one is gonna make mistakes. So you can actually go and right here, Part Navigator, you can hide things if you want to. You can completely destroy things and just do it again. So this time we're gonna use swept. I found that swept actually resolved my issues with the jutting corners. So. But I'm so sorry. I actually want to see if I unite it, if it'll make a difference. I don't think it will. That was supposed to be my first thought as soon as I finished. As soon as I finish the sweep function, what's important to note is that the swept object isn't united. So this thing isn't one. This isn't connected. Okay, let's see. Unite, apply. This should be one body now. And it's still only showing this. Let's see. Unite. Let's try unite again. Combine regions of multiple intersecting sheet bodies. No, thank you. Two more solid bodies into a single body. It is a single solid body. I apologize. When I went there, you could see everything lit up. So it is connected. I want to just see really quickly if that resolves my issues. Let's see, apply. And it still doesn't. Yes. So I did do this last time. I'm just making sure. There is still one corner that juts out for, I really don't know why. I don't know why it does that. Okay. That's just ugly. I don't see, look, what is that? What is that? Why does it look like that? I guess that's almost acceptable. If you don't look closely, you won't notice that. But I don't like it at all. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go use swept. Enable terminate the blend faces. See, I was trying to blend something that already been blended. I apologize. Now my computer is freaking out. So what is this I? Information. So we'll go back. I'm sorry. I'm dragging you along. I just wanted to experiment, see what would happen. And exactly what I feared most would happen did happen. So going to swept, we're gonna use swept. There's just, it is slightly more complicated just because it asks for a guide. Here it says curve. So I will select my first curve, add new section, very important to add your section before you select edge, and then we select all the edges of this object, and that's good. So we continue to guide curve. I will go to edge, it is already at edge. I just need a vertical edge so that the program knows I want a vertical connection. These two are connected vertically. So straight up and down is how it's gonna go. Okay. It needs to be fixed again. So it is tangled up again. I'm going to remove the preview just so you can see exactly how it's tangled up. So one by one, I'm going to move these all along so that they line up. All right, that's good enough. You ideally, I suppose you'd want a square here that is, what is it, inscribed within the circle. So that's okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Again, like I said earlier, now I'm going to reinforce this idea, which I don't see as an issue really. It is an important idea that you want to unite these two together, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see. It may not even end up being necessary, but we're going to unite these. And then I will blend these edges. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend. Oh, blend. I clicked the wrong one. Although, okay, blend, 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 blend. Let's refer back to our image and see if I did it more or less correctly. Looks good. I like it. The only thing that's missing is R15 because we have R5 at 4 places going up along the throat. R15. But we would need the throat to make that blend. Okay. So I just shelled it out. It is hollow. Oop. We'll just shell it out. And we can shell the throat when we create it. It's not really a problem. You should be able to shell it all out at the same time. We're gonna extrude one last time. Looking back here, we have 130 as the maximum height. So I can type in 40 or I can type in 130 minus 90. It's really convenient. I don't need to reverse the direction, so that's fine. The Boolean's going to infer that I just want to create an object. So important to remember to look back at your image. Often it says wall thickness 1 millimeter. Open. I did already make this object, so it might appear as though I'm just chaotically performing operations. Okay, it says cannot create shell. Swept, swept. Cannot create shell. Interesting. Can I make this go away? Hide. It's hiding everything because everything is united. Okay, so Let's go to this shell and let's delete the shell. Now everything should be solid. And it looks good. I love it. It all shelled out together. Apply. That is it. Hooray. And if you want to make it look pretty, this is completely unnecessary knowledge. That is the entirety of the first tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. And if you wanted to know how to make it look pretty, that is how you do it. You can hide the datum plane. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous. Oh, oh, oh. I apologize. It's not the end. What we are missing is the final edge blend of 15. 15. Wow. I had mentioned it earlier. I couldn't make it because the throat wasn't created yet, but now we're done. I hope everybody enjoyed. That is it for now. Thank you. Leave a like. You can subscribe if you want to. If you'd like more videos, please let me know, because I need some external motivation. I have some internal motivation, but if you genuinely want some more videos, I would definitely appreciate some external motivation. I hope everybody had a good day. Everybody enjoyed my video. Thank you. Goodbye.